Over the course of 14 years, 4 albums and multiple hit singles, Bastille have built a legion of devoted fans from all corners of the globe and sold more than 11 million records worldwide. Drawing inspiration from the worlds of film and literature, the band blend genres from across the spectrum into a unique and invigorating signature sound all of their own. On the new album, Bastille presents Ampersand. Singer Dan Smith reveals a collection of songs that explore the lives and stories of extraordinary men and women throughout history, applying a fresh songwriting approach that maintains that inimitable Bastille magic. After the show, stay tuned for an insightful conversation with Dan as he unpacks the fascinating themes of the record. But for now, it's time to enjoy Bastille presents Ampersand on City Sessions, live from Aviva Studios in Manchester.
Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in, thanks for being here. This is Bastille presents Ampersand. Sit at the kitchen table and just start to hitchhike. Maybe to me other stories are more interesting, and maybe to me they're a mirror back on everything so much bigger, bolder, braver than I'll ever be. So take a walk with me through these lights. I'm your friend, your lover, and your traitor. Take a walk with me through my mind, but I'm an unreliable narrator. I'm your unreliable narrator. God up above, just these hounds of love. We've heard every story before. Genius minds, all these fights just to live a life. What's the motive and what we here for? David talked about the daily trenches of adult life, but I'm still hypnotized by the voices inside my mind when I should sit down, shut up, listen, just listen, be humble round these stories. Take a walk with me through these lives. I'm your friend, your lover, and your traitor. Take a walk with me through my mind, but I'm an unreliable narrator. I'm your unreliable narrator. Can you trust me? Do you trust me? So the cliche says history repeats itself. Well, here we go again. Yeah, the cliche says history repeats itself. Well, here we go again. So take a walk with me through these lights. I'm your friend, your lover, and your traitor. Take a walk with me through my mind. Never let your trust in the narrator. Hello everyone, how you doing? Thank you so much to Amazon Music City Sessions for having us here tonight in Manchester. I don't know why I said that like a fucking shit TV presenter. Yes, thank you so much for joining us here. I'll talk more in a bit. Don't worry, there'll be no shortage of that. But very, very, very happy to be here to present a huge chunk of Ampersand, this new album, this new project that we've made. And yeah, getting to play it live in front of real people. And to anyone watching at home on Prime or Twitch, thank you so much for joining. This is super exciting for us, and I'm shitting myself. Not literally, as you can see, there's evidence. Well, maybe, I don't know. Great place to start, right? Hello. Yeah, I think tonally, imagine that the bits in between the songs will be like complete rubbish and very low, and then the songs will be incredibly serious. So like, get used to the pivot. It's quite like a hard pivot between the two. Very lucky to be joined by these amazing, amazing musicians. I'll introduce everybody in a bit, but yeah, should we get on with it? Love's a madness on the breeze. Just one look, I'm falling like the leaves. Laying tender at your feet, I think you'll be the death of me. Seasons melt away, constant change, nothing feels real. But laying face to face, life's upside down, heads over heels. Is this real love? I'm falling in, keep falling in. Is this real love? I think it is. Just think it is. You never suffer no fools. Can't help but feel that gives me hope. Oh, is this real? It's a greedy, selfish love. Just don't care about the world above. Let the voices echo, 'cause your reflection's all I want. Seasons ebb and flow, life rolls by while we waste away. Let the flowers bloom below, 'cause you're every night and I'm every day. Is this real love? I'm falling in, keep falling in. Is this real love? I think it is. Do you think it is? You never suffer no fools. Can't help but feel that gives me hope. Is this real? Don't understand it. Oh, don't care, the time just keeps on marching on. Can't comprehend it. Oh, bad news and voices just ain't sinking in. 'Cause nothing around it seems to get me down. And I'm the type who always seems to get down. Don't understand it. Oh, but I kind of like you. Oh, is this real love? I'm falling in, keep falling in. Is this real love? I think it is. Just think it is. Thank you so much. How's everyone tonight? You all right? I want to give a massive shout out to Cheryl over here, who's doing BSL. Thank you very much. And so Ampersand, right? How the fuck do I talk about it? It's a collection of sort of story songs about people, pairs of people, or people and ideas from throughout like history and culture and mythology, who I think are really fascinating. And that sounds like the most fucking pretentious thing in the entire world, and I'm so sorry. And all the song names are really long, but I guess the idea was to create, for me and everyone involved, to sort of find out about these amazing people and try and write songs, either asking them questions or imagining a moment in their shoes, or whatever, all of that. And I guess trying to look at people a bit differently and why they're remembered how they are, why they're not. I'm not very articulate, as you can tell, but as part of the album, I worked with an amazing academic called Emma Nagoose, who pointed me towards some slightly less thought about, maybe less famous people from history and from culture, and so wrote a bunch of songs in response to that. But also, we've done a podcast. That's what the world needs, another podcast. It's called Muses and Ampersand Podcast, and it's essentially a space for me to ask her lots of questions and to hear about these people's lives in more kind of detail and nuance, and like why they're remembered as they are, maybe why they're not. Anyway, that's what that's for, so I don't have to talk about it now. But yeah, have a listen. I hope you like it. It's much more fun than it sounds, I promise. Like, the album's not a history lesson, the podcast isn't one either. It's meant to be about like humanizing these people who were amazing and you know, all of that. This next song, segue. This next song is called Emily and Her Penthouse in the Sky, and it's about Emily Dickinson, who obviously is very famous, but there's this kind of idea maybe that in some sort of in the way that she's taught sometimes, that she was this sort of reclusive, tortured artist. And while that may be true in some form, it also wasn't. She had this like rich, busy, fulfilled life with lots of relationships. But also, so I guess A, that's the point. But B, even if she was a recluse who was lost in her mind and creating this amazing stuff, that's great. Like, you know, why should there be any judgment to that? So I guess this song is a tribute to her and her towering imagination. And I hope you like it. I burned her letters the day Emily hit the grave, 'cause I know they weren't made for us to ever see. Oh, she'd been busy pouring chaos on the page, making waves, they crashed too late. Just take the time to turn the page. You'll see she was never lost, weren't just hiding in that room. She had better things to do. Oh, she was never lost. Now we're kicking in the door on the 92nd floor of her penthouse in the sky. Oh, she'd been filling up her time, making worlds up in her mind, in her penthouse in the sky. Writing a forest full of trees that made no sound in her head. They drowned out all the noise we make. Those private corridors and countries were her life, miles away from our petty ways. Just take the time to look again. You'll see she was never lost, weren't just hiding in their room. She had better things to do. She was never lost. Now we're kicking in the sky. She'd been filling up her time, making walls up in her mind, in her penthouse in the sky. Never lost, weren't just hiding in their room. She had better things to do. She was never lost. Now we're kicking in the door on the 92nd floor of her penthouse in the sky. She'd been filling up her time, making walls up in her mind, in her penthouse in the sky. In her penthouse in the sky. Thanks, Fozzie. All right. How's everybody on the internet? I don't know, I'm looking around like you're in the air. Old man screams at cloud. All right. I want to say a huge thank you and welcome to Bolt Strings, who joined us this evening. And a massive thank you to everyone who's worked so hard today and in the lead up to this to put on this gig. This is amazing to get to be here. Thank you. All right. We'll just shut up and we'll play this song. Took the fall for us, babe. Never saw it as a debt. I got this gut feeling that somehow only I will pay for it. We gave in to temptation. Shame came, we pulled on some clothes. I got this gut feeling I'll shoulder this fiction for us both. I will always take the fall for us. Though we both ate the fruit, my love. Though we both ate the fruit. When they say I was made for you, I love you so, but still it's hard to get my head around it. When they say my heart can get its head around a paradise lost, a paradise lost. So we hid there in that garden, fruit was dripping down our chins. Who'd have known that I'd be carrying our babies and our sins? No one warned what it feels like. Had no mother, sister, friend. You said calm down, rolls your eyes of pain. You'll never comprehend. I will always take the fall for us. Though we both ate the fruit, my love. Though we both ate the fruit. When they say I was made for you, I love you so, but still it's hard to get my head around it. When they say I was made from you, I bite my tongue and hold my heart can get its head around a paradise lost, a paradise lost, a paradise lost. Guess I'll bear the cost of a paradise lost. Guess I'll bear the cost. Thank you.
All right, so firstly, just want to introduce everyone on stage. Obviously, Bolt Strings, amazing. Thank you so much. That was really, really beautiful. Thank you, Kira, for the arrangements. And right, I'm going to name everyone on stage because they're fucking amazing. I'm so lucky to be playing with 4 incredible artists and songwriters who are all doing their own shit, releasing their own music, off on their own tours. Like, they're amazing, and it's such a privilege to me to get to play with them and be part of this sort of little super band that we're in. I'm going to call it that. Sure, I called it that. Is that a thing? It is now, to me. So over here we have Merrick Winter, who's absolutely incredible. We have Charlie Barnes over here, who also was, excuse the awful pun, totally instrumental in the sound of the whole album. He was fucking amazing. Over here we have the incredible Moira Mack, who also has been part of this album from very early on and sings all over it and is incredible. And A.K. Patterson over here, who's absolutely incredible. Driving up and down the country in a van with this lot has been so much fun so far, and yeah, I think they have. I'm such a massive fan of all of theirs, so it's a real privilege to get to play with them, as I said. Right, this next song is. I'm not going to go into the story of it because it's complicated, but it's one that if any of you have heard the Ampersand stuff already, we've released part 1 and part 2. This comes on part 3, which is the album, which is out on the 25th, and I love this song. I'm super excited about it. So we're going to play it for you, basically for the 3rd time ever, but it's the first time it's going out to, outside the context of like a church or a weird hall. So yeah, I hope you like it. It's called Drawbridge, and it's fucking nightmare to play. So be for all of us. Why? Oh my God, sorry, I didn't fell off my chair. Yeah. Imagine the candles that would have fallen over. Fucking nightmare. Yeah.
Why did you pull the drawbridge up on me? Oh, down, freeze me out, no thawing air. I walked right up to the water, cold shoulders stretching out for miles and miles. My friends had all taken the high road, forgetting we do stupid shit for love. Bunch of suckers for connections. Why'd I do this shit for love? Like a sucker for attention. Why did you pull the drawbridge up on me? Down, freeze me out, no I had no money for the boatman. My lover turned back and walked away. Desires got us acting crazy and banging at the door. Why did you pull the drawbridge up on me? Please, please don't freeze me out. No Why'd I do this shit for love? Like a sucker for attention. Hey! If I'm dreaming, can I wake up? If I'm dreaming, can I wake up now? If I'm dreaming, can I wake up? If I'm dreaming, can I wake up now? Why did you pull the drawbridge up on me? Oh, don't freeze me out, no thawing.
How are you guys? So this song was inspired by a film called Words of Love, Marianne and Leonard, that's about Leonard Cohen and his relationship with his friend and partner and muse, Marianne Ilhen. I hope I'm saying her name correctly. It's a film by Nick Broomfield, and it's a really brilliant documentary. We were lucky enough to interview him for an episode of our podcast, Muses, an Ampersand podcast, available everywhere now. Like last week, and it was fascinating. It's so interesting. He made the documentary about their relationship, and it's sort of when Leonard Cohen, it's sort of pre him being a musician, and then while he's a musician, and it's based on this island Hydra, and in New York, and it's just a really beautiful film. Anyway, I have no original ideas, so I watched the film and then wrote a song about it. And it was kind of the first song, one of the first two songs sort of that started this Ampersand project. I sort of wrote it during lockdown. Finished it on Zoom with this guy, Dan Wilson, who's an amazing songwriter. And it existed for a really long time, unrecorded. So it's just kind of like, if anyone wanted to hear it, I had to play it for them. And like anyone that knows me, like I'm not the guy in the corner of a party playing guitar. I love that person. I also don't want to be them. So it just kind of existed for a while. I guess like within people that I knew and like my friendship group, sort of drunk at like 2 a.m. getting talked into playing it. But, you know, we recorded this version of it. There's an incredible string arrangement by Johnny Abraham and piano part by Charlie. And, I love it, and I don't know why I'm giving it such a long intro, but here it is. Sorry. I love that I'm looking at you guys like you're going to help. You're like, shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Tonight at the party, oh. New York ain't a place to feel lonely, oh. So I left with a stranger who knew me, oh. She's sleeping beside me now peacefully, oh. But in my head, I'm miles away, back on the island again, laying with you, Marianne. In my head, rolling round our bed, we are an island again. I'm Leonard and you're Marianne. Never take me back again, 'cause you know just what you'll get. You know just what you'll get. Showed me the bird on the wire, oh. You gave me my songs and my future, oh. And I guess you could say that I've taken Manhattan. Well, you're back on Hydra and dressed in white cotton, oh. But in my head, I'm miles away, back on the island again, laying with you, Marianne. In my head, rolling round our bed, we are an island again. I'm Leonard and you're Marianne. Never take me back again, 'cause you know just what you'll get. You know just what you'll get. I beg you never take me back again, 'cause you know just what you'll get. But I go there in my head, at the Chelsea Hotel, wasted in the arms of a stranger. Every little detail written in a song to portray. At the Chelsea Hotel, I'm wasted in the arms of a stranger. Every little detail written in a song that betrays. In my head, I'm miles away, back on the island again, laying with you, Marianne. In my head, rolling round our bed, we are an island again. I'm Leonard and you're Marianne. Never take me back again, 'cause you know just what you'll get. You know just what you'll get. I beg you never, never take me back again, 'cause you know just what you'll get. But I go there in my head.
Thanks so much. How's everyone doing? You all right? Hello, everybody at home again, if you're still watching, or unless my attempt at talking between songs put you off. Hello to people on Amazon Prime and people on Twitch, and anyone that's streaming it illegally anywhere else. Fuck you, but thank you for being here. Right, this next song, this for us is really special. There's a song on the album called The Soprano and Midnight Wanderings that I wrote with a really good friend of ours. And I'd like to introduce her on stage. Would everyone please give a big warm welcome to Bim. So Bim very generously shared this story with me, and we wrote this song together, and I really love it, and Bim's here tonight to sing it. Oh, for the first time ever, like no one's heard this song before.
I'm told, the ones I knew. When cage birds get to sing, does anybody hear them when they do? When cage birds get to fly, does anybody ever question why? Sometimes when I'm awake at night, I think about it. The story of you.
Okay. All right, this next song isn't on Ampersand, but we thought we'd do it anyway.
I was left to my own devices. Many days fell away with nothing to show, and the walls kept tumbling down in the city that we love. Great clouds roll over the hills, bringing darkness from above. But if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changed at all? If you close your eyes, does it almost feel like you've been here before? How am I gonna be an optimist about this? How am I gonna be an optimist about this? We were caught up and lost in all of our vices. In your pose is the dust settled around us, and the walls kept tumbling down in the city that we love. Great clouds roll over the hills, bringing darkness from above. But if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changed at all? If you close your eyes, does it almost feel like you've been here before? How am I gonna be an optimist about this? How am I gonna be an optimist about this if you close your eyes? Oh, where do we begin? The rubble or our sins? Oh, where do we begin? The rubble or our sins? And the walls kept tumbling down in the city that we love. Great clouds roll over the hills, bringing darkness from above. But if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing's changed at all? And if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like you've been here before? Oh, how am I gonna be an optimist about this? How am I gonna be an optimist about this if you close your eyes? How am I gonna be an optimist about this? How am I gonna be an optimist about this? How am I gonna be an optimist about this?
Thank you so much. Sorry, how fucking amazing are this lot? I realised the thing about an international stream is even though it's after 9 o'clock, in the UK. There's a lot of other places it's not. So sorry for all the swearing. Like I said, massive disparity between the songs and the songs. I guess that for us was like kind of one of the original story songs. Us doing these songs about other people in other places is nothing new really for us. But this next song, this is called Telegraph Road, 1977 and 2024. Another very succinct, catchy title. So bear with me for a second. This song, when I was like 13, 14 and I started writing songs with absolutely no intention whatsoever of playing them in front of people or it ever being a thing, I was young and had literally nothing to say. I still have nothing to say, but even less so at the time. And that's not true. I had less than, oh, fuck, I can't talk. Anyway, sorry. So my dad, who isn't like professionally a poet, but him and my mum are from South Africa, and he saw me sort of struggling with nothing to say, and he was like, "Oh, Dan, before we moved to the UK from South Africa, we travelled across America for a year, and I wrote this book of sort of notes and poems." I was like, "Oh, that's weird." No, I didn't say that. I was like, "Oh, thank you, that's amazing." And he was like, "Just see if there's anything in here that you might like, or that might inspire you." So there's this poem called Telegraph Road. And I thought it was really beautiful, and it must have spoken to me as a 14-year-old. So I wrote this song called Telegraph Road, and it was the first song I ever had. And cut to many years later, we were putting this album together, Ampersand, out on the 25th. And I thought, like, oh, this song, this story about this woman in San Francisco is like really, been in my mind and in our sort of family life in a weird way for like a long time. At the time, my mum as well was the only singer that I knew. She, again, isn't professionally a singer, but she used to sing folk gigs at uni and had this amazing voice that introduced me to Leonard Cohen and all these people. And so she did the backing vocals on the original demo. So we thought when we made the track for the album, Charlie plays this beautiful piano part, and we got my mum back to sing on the album. So never did I think that we would have a track that's like co-written with my dad and featuring my mum. And there's definitely a Manchester Smiths joke there somewhere, but I'm just not going to go there. Anyway, I fucking did it. But I didn't even commit. Shit. Anyway, so this is called Telegraph Road, and I slightly rewrote my dad's poem, and then I wrote this new verse earlier this year, kind of from my perspective now. Don't know why I'm explaining it. We're literally about to sing it, so I'll shut up. But yeah, I hope you like it. This is the first time we've really ever played it.
Lady with your dogs, living in a doorway on Telegraph Road. What have you seen? What happened to you? What led you this way? You find yourself in Berkeley. Golden Gate Bridge extends before your feet. Well, it's a complicated place. These hills, those millions who walk on through, but nowhere for you. And I guess that San Francisco's a lonely city, and you lost your life somewhere. Maybe on Broadway, maybe some other street. And I guess that San Francisco's a lonely city, and you lost your life somewhere. Maybe on Broadway, maybe some other street. Well, maybe it's not this city that led you to this day. Could have been Chicago, perhaps LA, What sights, what loves, what pains. And I wonder, lady, what's your history? Could have been some roses along the way, or strange mysteries that led you to this doorway. Oh, with only your dogs for company. And I guess that San Francisco's a lonely city, and you lost your life somewhere. Maybe on Broadway, maybe some other street. And I guess that San Francisco's a lonely city, and you lost your life somewhere. Maybe on Broadway, maybe some other street. So decades flew right on by. Fast forward now, I'm singing my father's words about you. Luck brought me through this town. It's built on big ideas and power, but the streets are still lined with those who call them home, and maybe always will. I wandered to your name, your face, your fate, forever in my mind. Sat with your dogs up there on Telegraph Road.
All right. Phew. That wasn't a four, that was great. That was a four, I'm terrified. Just to be clear about my fours. Right, this is another brand new song. I mentioned earlier Emma Nagoose, the academic who I've been doing a podcast with and who put me onto a lot of the characters that the songs are about. This is not one of those. So this is from the pre-Emma period where she sort of called, I think she's, what did she say? Some of my choices were a bit basic, was I think her words. Oh yeah, thank you. I keep forgetting to turn the page. Yes, so, but it's obviously someone that a lot of people know, and but I think also like just an amazing, fascinating life. And it was so interesting finding out a bit more about him. This little-known artist called Oscar Wilde. You probably haven't heard of him. It's very... that's like the level I'm punting at in terms of... yeah, great use of an English degree. Way. So, yeah, this song's called Red Wine and Wild, and this is the first time we've ever played it, and it's a real pleasure to have Bolt Strings with us here for it.
Fill me up with red wine and I'm yours. Spin a couple belly laughs, I'm knocking at your door. Paint me more wild stories from your past. Lay me down confessions, spill secrets on the hotel floor. I thought I'd be yours, like before. I'd be yours. You could stay, make mistakes until the daylight. Stay, nothing's real after 'cause underneath this heavy sky, you fuck me up, but that's alright. So stay the night, make mistakes until the daylight. We get high so histories repeat.
Stay the night.
Parallel dimensions in these midnight hours we seek. But back to this one-sided love of ours. It's pretty messed up, always hoping drunk mistakes we make play out. I thought I'd be yours. Close the door. I am yours. You could stay, make mistakes until the daylight. Stay, nothing's real after midnight. Underneath this heavy sky, you fuck me up, but that's alright. Stay the night, make mistakes until the daylight. Let's not make no promises we know we won't keep. These gospel preaching promises neither of us believe. So lie here making promises till we fall asleep. So echo back my promises. We both know you'll stay, make mistakes until the daylight. Stay, nothing's real after midnight. Underneath this heavy sky, you fuck me up, but that's alright. Stay the night, make mistakes until the daylight. Stay the night.
All right. Right, we've reached the end, everyone. Thank you so much for being here for this Ampersand show. I'm so grateful to Amazon Music City Sessions for having us and putting this on. I actually can't believe we get to do this sort of intimate thing, but to lots of people on the internet as well. Like it's really amazing because we're not really doing very many shows around this. So thank you for being here. Thanks to everyone who's listened to the music so far. I hope you like the album. It's out on the 25th. We're really excited to share it with you all. It's been such a wonderful experience getting to make it and collaborate with all these amazing musicians, all the musicians on the record, all the artists, Theo the printer, Harriet the illustrator, everyone that helped put together all the videos, everything we've done. There's lots more to come, but thank you so much to everyone that's watched it, listened to it, engaged with it. Like, it's hugely appreciated. And yeah, a huge thank you to anyone and everyone that's worked on our crew, on the local crew, for the Amazon Music crew, like everyone, putting the broadcast together, the filming, the sound mix, like all of it, putting this on, like we feel incredibly privileged to be here, so thank you. And let's have a massive round of applause for them. It's really great to be in Manchester. It's really great to be at this beautiful venue. And yeah, thanks also to everyone at home who's watched on Amazon Prime or on Twitch. I hope you've enjoyed it. Yeah. And it's been kind of nuts seeing people like singing along at the front and in throughout the crowd. Like I see you, and I see you trying really hard to like rein it in because you're like, I don't want to ruin this for everyone, but like it's massively appreciated. And I particularly well done during Pompeii. I saw a lot of people like, oh, fuck's sake. Yeah. Anyway, so this song, this is our last song. It's called Blue Sky and the Painter, and it's about Edvard Munch, and I guess his relationship with depression, which obviously was kind of hellish to live with at times, but also he talks really, really, really beautifully and interestingly about how whilst it was really difficult, he also has it to sort of thank in a weird, fucked up way for loads of the art that he was able to create that kind of defined his career and defined sort of a big part of who he was and how we remember him. So I always thought that was really interesting. So I thought, why don't we write like a super sad, depressing, but slightly uplifting song about that guy, who definitely no one's heard of. We were saying earlier, he's got a fucking emoji. Sort of adjacently, he's got an emoji. So like, yeah, it's the real rare, unheard of ones that we touched in this album. Anyway, thank you to all of the musicians on stage tonight for being incredible. Thank you so much for joining me. All right, this is the last one. I guess if you know this, feel free to sing along at like moderate volume. Or don't, that's fine. That's all right?
Left a trace on my lips. Do you always run away when it gets wild? Bittersweet, fleeting bliss. Guess I haven't felt electric for some time. But feels like a new rush, flowering. Oh, like a break in the ice. Felt like the clouds got tired of opening. But oh, ain't felt light in a while. Is that a blue sky? Is that a blue sky? It's about damn time, yeah. It's about damn time. Is that a blue sky? Is that a blue sky? It's about damn time, yeah. It's about damn time. I wind awake from the breeze. How the hell did I get so numb to desire? Mix the pains on the page. 'Cause I ain't nothing without joy and sorrow's fire. Feels like a new dawn, new song playing loud. Oh, this bitter peace in my mind. Felt like the stars got bored of coming out. But oh, I called them up there last night. Is that a blue sky? Is that a blue sky? It's about damn time, yeah. It's about damn time. Is that a blue sky? Is that a blue sky? It's about damn time, yeah. It's about damn time. Damn time, damn time, damn time. Would I be who I am without the sadness in me? Would I be who I am without the sadness in me? Is that a blue sky? Is that a blue sky? It's about damn time. It's about damn time. Is that a blue sky? Is that a blue sky? It's about damn time, yeah. It's about damn time. Is that a blue sky? Is that a blue sky? It's about damn time, yeah. It's about damn time. Oh, 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 oh.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Bim. Thank you, everyone on stage. And thank you so much, everyone who's come out tonight. Massively appreciate it. And anyone watching online, on Amazon Prime, on Twitch, thank you so much. Thank you, Amazon Music, for having us. Take care. We'll see you later. Thank you. See you soon.